Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. I am the gentleman with the voices. And this is a lightsaber font review. Now, Golden Harvest Board, LGT Saber. Don't judge. The font I'm going to be reviewing is by Ebon Hawk Armory and it's called Black Kyber. According to his description, and I have played with this for a little bit now, but I'm still going to be doing a review either way. It is a mix between the Black Kyber crystal from The Force Unleashed and the DarkSaber. So let's get into it. Here we go. So, there aren't a lot of straight black Kyber crystals out there. So it is refreshing to know that there are black lightsaber blades out there. Everyone knows the DarkSaber. There's a reason I haven't done a DarkSaber review. This is probably the closest I'm ever going to get to doing one. The DarkSaber was created by Tor Vizsla in the early years of the Old Republic. Tor Vizsla was the first Mandalorian to become a Jedi, and he created a sword-like hilt made out of Beskar. Not really sure what kind of crystal's in there, but it's a flat blade, and it's actually shaped like a sword versus the round blades of the Jedi that we all know. Yeah, so you can pick it up at Etsy, Ebon Hawk Armory and Etsy. I've bought quite a few of his fonts. I've reviewed a few already. So I do like the font. Let's get into round two. I can't really talk much about it until we go through it. So, power on. So I like the powerful on. Okay, so the hum. Let's talk about the hum for a second. You hear the DarkSaber. You hear a slight regular lightsaber hum. When I hear this, I think of Cthulhu for some reason. I almost think I hear whispering in it as well. But it's got power. And I like that. Let's swing. Very satisfying swing. Because you hear a lightsaber blade. It's when you get into the more aggressive swings, you start to hear the DarkSaber, which is nice. It's a nice blend of the two. It's the best of two worlds. Let's go with clashes. So that's part of the reason I don't do a lot of DarkSaber reviews, is because a lot of font makers add them add the DarkSaber hitting Beskar. And I gotta be honest, I don't care for that very much. Blaster deflection. And off. I love the off. It does have a traditional lightsaber off, I have to say that. It's a beautiful font. I love the power behind it. Like I said, my only real issue is the sounds of Beskar constantly getting hit. While I love the DarkSaber, I love the sound it makes, I love Beskar armor, I don't think that it's something that needs to be mixed into every DarkSaber-esque font. There's just too many fonts out there where the clashes are Beskar getting hit, not sabers being hit. Because you're doing this, you're going into a saber battle. You're not going to be fighting a Mandalorian full clad in armor. So I do love this font. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I literally cannot stress enough how much I love this font. It's a lightsaber, meant for lightsaber fencing or battles. I'm not going into battle with a full armor clad Mandalorian, so there shouldn't need to be any Beskar clashes. But it is a great saber font. He does some fantastic work. I reviewed his Keanu Revan font, which is fantastic. I reviewed Atris, which is another Old Republic font. I love the Old Republic. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm a huge, huge, huge Old Republic fan. I like the DarkSaber. I really do. Like I said, the main reason I don't do DarkSaber reviews is because too many of them have Beskar hits, and that just drives me insane. And it almost, for the most part, turns me away. I almost didn't pick this one up because of it, but I feel that the pros out. I feel the rest of the font outweighs the Beskar clashes, especially since it's mixed with the traditional lightsaber crystal, especially one from Force Unleashed, which is, it's a nice change of pace because there aren't really a lot of black lightsaber crystals out there. I believe it's $10 on his Etsy page. It's well worth it. It is a very powerful font. I don't know if I'm imagining it, but I can't help but feel like there's a little Cthulhu mixed in there. Because I know he's got a couple, I know he has at least one other H.P. Lovecraft font, the Abeloth, and I do enjoy that. I don't own it. I want to get all of his fonts at some point, but I'm getting them slowly and surely. I do recommend it, especially if you're like in the darker, more powerful fonts. I don't think a lot of people know about Ebon Hawk Armory, which is unfortunately kind of sad because he's a really good font maker. He doesn't put fonts out very often, but when he does, they're real bangers. I think I have at least two more Ebon Hawk Armory fonts to review that I haven't gotten around to yet. And I actually bought this one after his Sinube font, which I also have. I also have Arkin's font. Yeah, I think I have Arkin's font as well. And that's another really good one. I think I have one more. I'm just not sure which one it is right off the top of my head. But yeah, check it out, man. Ebon Hawk Armory at Etsy. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the review. If you like what I'm doing, leave me a like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how I'm doing. If you'd like to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram. That's Gentleman with the Voices Entertainment. Follow any of the font makers, and I mean any of them, if not all of them, that I have reviewed. Any of the companies that I've reviewed, like any that I've reviewed ever. Feel free to give them a follow, like them. Same goes for Ebon Hawk Armory. I try to keep the focus on whichever company I happen to be talking about or whatever topic I'm talking about. I don't want to give the limelight to anybody else, even though I try to be 100% non-biased in my reviews. Doesn't even the relationship with said owner or person is irrelevant when I do these reviews. I put that aside and I'm 100% non-biased. I'm not paid for any of this, none of that. This is all to help you make an informed decision of your own on your own. All right, so support small businesses, support your font makers. My Star Wars fans, may the Force be with you, and everybody else, including the Star Wars fans, be good to each other, be good to yourselves, and have a nice day.